Hi everybody, Stacy here, Stacy Wells Artistry. Today we're going to do another resin pour, a resin flip cup, and this is one that I did the other day that the little painter's pyramid underneath it got turned opposite way somehow, and half of it slid off the canvas, so I had to start over there. I'm going to have to start over there. Anyway, I've got this one ready to go, and it's kind of Caribbean-like colors. And this is Promarine resin, and it's been warmed and for about 15 minutes or so in a warm water bath. And then, of course, I stirred it for the 3 minutes. And these are all Master's Touch paints. I'll have those in the description. And so let's go. These paper cups let it ooze out, and it drives me crazy. But I use the paper cups because I'm throwing away. The other ones I recycle. I clean them and start them over. But these paper ones are the ones I use for the resin because there ain't no cleaning that. Resin just ruins everything. It's so sticky and messy. When I get done, I've got some of the ones that I did previously that I wanted to show everybody. I've been saying I was going to do that as soon as they got hardened up and everything, or finished. When I finished embellishing them, I told y'all that I was going to show them on here so everybody could see how they turned out, and I wanted to do that, so I have them here. I just don't want to touch them right now because I got sticky hands. All of this resin, each cup has some Resi-Blast in it and like 2 drops of silicone, no more than that, just barely 2 drops, but that seems to help a lot. I try to pass along little hints and tips that I've picked up along the way. And one of the things I was going to say about mixing resin, you know, you can read the instructions, and you should, and do it the way that it says exactly. I mean, everything about resin has to be exact, the measurements and, you know, the time you stir and everything. But I will say this, when I first did that, when I read those instructions, knowing everything had to be so perfect, I thought I needed to stir it really vigorously. You know, I figured that was the best thing to do, and it's not. You can actually ruin the way the resin's going to work by stirring it too vigorously. I've seen that. I've read it on some of the troubleshooting websites. I read somewhere that if you stir it too vigorously, that's a bad thing. So when you're stirring, just stir, you know, I always just stir slowly, you know, kind of like this, you know, about that pace. That seems to work really well. But I was going crazy with the stirring, and it was causing me, well, I don't remember if I had problems from it, but I know I read that it causes problems. I had some problems in the beginning. I'm not sure right now exactly what caused them. I think most of the time it was improper measurement, having not the exact same amount of each. Uh-oh, we've got to have some more juice in here. Excuse me just one second. Not having just the same amount of hardener as the other one. That I know, if your measurements are off even the slightest amount, it'll screw it up. Oh no, come on. There we go. And I had trouble with mine. It would try to cure too soon. And I read in there that that's because of improper measurement. I've done a lot of reading about it, trying to figure out, you know, where I was going wrong. And that's what I found out. But, you know, there are other things you can do wrong too. Like I said, stirring too much just happens to be one of them, and it's one that I didn't expect, because I figured the more you stir, the more vigorously you stir, the better. And that's not the case. Well, don't see hardly any pink in there. It's unusual. Pretty. I do have some sales and stuff going on. I don't like to move it around too much because it seems like it's so sensitive to, you know, if you got cells in there, if you move it around too much, you won't have them anymore. They just break down so easily. Well, I think it's time for a new torch. That doesn't seem to want to work right. That little bump is right there. A little nodule on the canvas. Okay. Okay. Now that we're to this point, I have some embellishments here. I don't know if I'm going to use them because I don't really. I'll show you later on what I'm going to embellish it with something, but I'm not sure what I'm going to use. I'll have to dig in the bucket over there to figure that out. In the meantime, I do want to show you these that came out. This one, this is supposed to be kind of like the kelp growing up, you know, and it's got a little seahorse on it. That's one that I did. And here's the one I talked about that had has the wood round little spheres on there. That one turned out really pretty, I thought. Some of these I don't have any embellishments on at all because the girl that I'm doing this for her shop, she said make some with and some without. So there's another one without. I believe that one's an alcohol. Yeah, that's an alcoholic one. And here's that swipe that I did that I videotaped. That's how it looks now that I got it all embellished and everything. I hope y'all can see these really good. I don't know if you can. This one is one of my favorites. Kind of similar to the swipe, but look at the cells in that. They turned out really cool, I thought. And one more. I'm not sure when I did this one. I don't even know if I videoed doing this one, but it's another one that I did. It's got some embellishments on it. So I'm working on that, on the embellishing. This might go well right there. I kind of like that with it. I think I'll put that on there. Yeah, I like that. There we go. Well, let me get y'all down and let you have a closer look. Thank you for joining me tonight. I'm trying to put out as many videos as I can. I do a lot of work. And I saw no reason not to take y'all along with me. Okay. Well, there you have it. Again, thank y'all for being with me, and please check out my other videos. I've got one on I've got a series starting on stained glass, and I've got some other resin videos and some plain acrylic pouring videos. I'm just trying to flood the market with myself, so maybe I can get some comments. Nobody's commenting very much, and I'd really like to have some comments. I want to know what y'all think. Anyway, thank you very much, and I hope you like and subscribe. That would help me a lot. Have a good night.